Infoblast Slice of History, Episode 28. While fretting over the past is typically the domain of dullards and defectives, we must occasionally dip back into the pages of things that already happened to honor the memory of what we've all lost, and what the Kaiju have so cruelly taken from us. I report from a scene. 20 years ago, the quaint seaside town of Skegness was set upon by the Autumnal Slagfish, one of the first Kaiju to appear in the North Sea, though by no means the last. It was a different time, one where we mostly shot at Kaiju with jet planes and artillery. Missiles proved effective until their radiation locks started getting confused by fresh produce, leading to the devastating supermarket clusterfluke of 2025. My never fully recovered, and neither did this once mildly desirable holiday destination. I spoke to some of the locals in their tents, locals who to this day are awaiting the insurance payouts they need to rebuild. Hello, local.
Hello.
Do you have any damage to your brain I need to be aware of when asking you questions?
No damage.
Well, that's very good. But you seem like an older person, rather scrunched and weathered, like you're not long for this world. Were you here when the slagfish attacked?
I was a young lad, perhaps 9 years old. The slagfish came out all right up all the water, right over there.
Yes, it came out of the ocean. That's one of the things we know about it.
Oh, it must have been freezing.
Clearly not freezing enough, given that it ate so many of your neighbors. Was it very awful?
Well, I was mostly surprised. I heard Brexit was about stopping things like that. But there it was. A giant fish monster from the deep.
And it was having a go at you, wasn't it? The entire town ended up being blown up.
No, yeah, that's right. We used to have a clock tower and everything.
Was there anything else here when the town was flourishing?
Well, it was a pier.
And did people fish from that pier?
Nah, people fished just up the road. The pier was mostly for standing.
Do you ever wonder if you brought this calamity upon yourselves with the fishing you did?
Every night I wonder.
That didn't stop you from battering up a piece of the Kaiju once its head got blown off, did it?
No. The chippy was one of the only things left standing. We thought, well, why not have a taste? Probably the only chance before the government takes its body away for experiments.
I gather from your age at the time of the attack that you must be in your late 20s, early 30s, but you look old enough to be a wizard. Is that the result of your criminal snacking?
That's right. I'm a young old. It was before we knew the meat had to be processed before we could eat it. And now I'm a raisin of a man.
And was it worth it?
Nah, not really.
Thank you for your time. A harrowing story, one of hubris, innocence, and having alien radiation turn you into an old man. For these locals, the future remains uncertain. They've attempted to rebuild the shape of the old Skegness with poles and tarpaulin, in the vain hope that someone might see it from a distance, or perhaps the air, and think, oh, that looks like a nice place to holiday if I'm ever broke and bored out of my Only time will tell if their ploy will bring some life back to this devastated community. For now, this has been a slice of history from Infoblast.